Darlings, put on your helmets. They're all swooning. Oh my God. Well, let's hear more. Who's this message for? I got a stack of signs here. Ooh, this one just shot right out. Where'd you go? Do you like my Doris Day dress? I got this at the thrift store for $8.90. I think it was $8.99. It's got this like built-in crinoline thing. I didn't even try it on. Here it is. I didn't even try it on. I'm like, yep. Got home. Look at that. I hear Taurus too. Fit like a glove. My Doris Day dress. Somebody might have some event. Check it out. Put your helmet on, everyone's swooning. They grew up. They look just the same, only older. Okay, let's hear about it. What does Spirit want to show Libra and Taurus? Libra and Taurus. What's the message? Okay, and this is doing something weird in my hand. This is the hungry, hungry hippo that feels guilty for just like doing what it always did. Mine, not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine. All mine. I win. Oh. Yeah. Somebody might have cried. Okay. I want to show how these landed. I feel like this one goes for Taurus and this one goes for Libra. So let's look at them. Libra. A Wolverine might mean something. Denali National Park might mean something, or Alaska. Time to take off the mask, darling. Somebody might go to a show or be in a performance or a performer. When I was in Alaska, in the late 90s, I was with an old boyfriend who had his deceased father's ashes with him. And he wanted to find a beautiful spot and spread some of them there. And so we took a drive through Denali National Park, and we were with a friend. And there was this kind of rest stop area that we stopped at. And it had this like rock outcropping thing. And the trail kind of split two ways. And he went this way with his dad's ashes. And we went this way. And we had just gone to the visitor center. And it said, if a bear attacks you, do not run. You stare it down. And so we were all like, all of us were kind of just like edgy. And we were walking, I was talking with my friend, and I looked up and there was like this swish of a tail, and it kind of went into this little cave thing in this outcropping. And I said, oh, hey, look. The name Carrie might mean something. I said, hey, look, there's an animal. And as soon as I said it, it flung around. And the minute it saw us, claws out, it was snarling and running at us down this thing. And this thing was like this big. It was big. And so we were like, ah! And then we both started running. And then one of us yelled out, don't run! Because we had just read that. So we turned around and just like tried to stare it down. And it was like coming at us. We were like, no, run! and we outran it. Finally, it gave up. And I hear coward of the county. This one's for Becky. The name Becky might mean something. So I have a funny story, but the whole time, somebody might say, oh my God, I finally know who you are, or what this is, or something like that. Because the whole time we were screaming, and then my old boyfriend at the time was walking back, and the whole time we were like, blah! We thought it was a badger, and we were yelling, badger, badger! Badger might mean something. And we were all laughing. We get back, and we told her husband what had happened. Dog mushers might mean something. The Iditarod. I just thought about the Iditarod yesterday. Sled dogs might mean something. And he got down like Animals of Alaska. He opened it up and he's like, does it look like this? We're like, fucking idiot, that was it. Yeah, it was a Wolverine. So we had a funny story about getting chased down. It was so surreal, so scary. We get in the van. Finally, we're like, ah! And then I'm like, oh yeah, are you okay? You had a really sentimental thing. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah, are you okay? And he's like holding the steering wheel. And I said, did you just reach into the box and pull out your dad's ashes and just... And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you got your dad under your fingernails. And then he laughed. And then we laughed. Somebody might go from sad to happy right away. All right, well, we need a little story time. Let's see. Let's look at the Grace Oracle here. I picked this up and Surprise is showing. Keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. All right, let's hear more. An antenna, like a car antenna might mean something. Or those little 76 balls. I see those little orange balls when we were kids. So the reason why those happened, because back when I was a kid, there was a lot of snow. Way more snow than we get now. And so there would be big snow drifts. And you couldn't see if a car was trying to turn out or not. And so they put these fluorescent orange balls on the antennas. And you could see these balls along the snow drifts. All right, a 76 ball. A gas station. One last story. Okay, one last story. I used to go to Catholic school. I went to Catholic school for 9th, 10th, and half of 11th grade. And I was on the dance line, and we were doing, and in junior high too. I believe this was at Benel, but I don't think it was a junior high. We were doing a dance line car wash. And my friend and I, it was her dad's gas station. Her family was super cool. And they let the school's dance line have a car wash there. So, of course, we're out in our bikinis in the center median car wash, $5. And this van pulls up, a van, like an old school van with a bubble window, pulls up, and we're at the stoplight, and it's kind of like these college-age dudes in the end, and he rolls down the window, and he's like, how much for this? And we're like, $5. And he's like, no, how much for this? And the light's about to go from red to green, and he's getting nervous. We're like, $5. He's like, no, like, look. We look, and like pressed up on the bubble window was his friend's butt cheeks. And then the light turn, he peels off. He got pissed because we're like, $5, dude. And he's like, no, look. So spirits haven't been remembered that. We made a lot of money. Yeah. I met the Catholic school just sends their girls out in bikinis, $5 a pop. That's how everybody grew up back in the day, dudes. All right, let's hear more. Okay, 2 more. Choice. For every action, there's a reaction. Choose wisely. Mindfulness. Manage your mind. When we direct our thoughts and words toward the outcome we most desire, we ignite grace. And don't forget to put your headband on. Oh, your headband on. You like my headband? I hear When Will We Be Married, Molly, by the Waterboys. I made a black bow for your bonny head. Put your helmet on. They're about to start swooning. Ooh.